The member for Flamborough-Glanbrook.
Good morning, Speaker. My question is for the Minister of Municipal Affairs and Housing.
Great, Minister.
Speaker, as we all know, Ontario has a housing crisis driven by a severe shortage of supply. Young families, seniors, all hardworking people are desperate for housing that meets their unique needs. And our government is using every resource at our disposal to build all kinds of homes. But, Speaker, some city councils, including Hamilton Council, are pushing an anti-housing and anti-growth ideology that is preventing homes from being built and driving up home prices. This includes Hamilton Council refusing to expand urban boundaries despite their own staff admitting Hamilton does not have enough land within our existing urban boundaries in which to build the homes we need. Speaker, through you, what is the minister doing to address this issue?
Great question.
Minister of Municipal Affairs and Housing.
Thanks, Speaker. That is a great question. One of the proposed measures under the bill would give me the authority to pause the 120-day timeline on reviewing official plans. Official plans are a critical tool to address the housing crisis because they set out that long-term plan on how the municipality will create the amount of homes, jobs and community infrastructure it needs over the long term. We have a serious housing crisis in Ontario, Speaker, and the official plans that I've seen, like Hamilton and Ottawa, don't maximize the housing outcomes for Ontarians and instead prioritize anti-growth and anti-housing ideology. If passed, I would pause the timeline on the official plans that I have received, and I would consider referring them to the Ontario Land Tribunal as an impartial adjudicator. I've not yet received Hamilton's official plan, but I want to emphasize to the House that I'm prepared to take the same approach if Hamilton's official plan doesn't maximize housing for the hard-working people of Hamilton, including those in Flamborough-Glanbrook.
The supplementary question.
Thank you, Speaker, and back to the minister. The average price of a home in Hamilton is over $1 million, and that is shutting out too many people of all ages.
Wow.
The word crisis is an understatement. Speaker, as the minister has said, our government is taking a long-term strategy to address the housing crisis and to provide more attainable housing options for all Ontarians. Speaker, through you, will the minister share the government's long-term strategy to address the housing crisis?
Minister of Municipal Affairs and Housing.
Thanks, Speaker, and I want to again thank the member for her incredible advocacy in her riding and in the Hamilton area. More Homes for Everyone proposes smart, targeted policies in the immediate term that would help get housing built faster, get shovels in the ground, and build all types of housing for Ontarians that deserve it. Over the long term, though, Speaker, the Housing Affordability Task Force is our government's housing roadmap. We commit to implementing the task force recommendations with a housing supply action plan every year over the next 4 years. The first step, though, Speaker, is to deliver on the task force's report on our consultation on the concept of multi-generational community to bring in gentle density. This consultation would feed into our housing supply working group, which my ministry would establish in the summer to engage with municipalities to ensure that they actively support and are willing to implement the measures that we need to implement on the ground. With these measures, we're collaborating with a new opportunity with the Housing Affordability Task Force. We need municipalities to pull their weight, get things done on the ground, and get shovels in the ground for Ontarians.